produce is grown closer to the consumer, less energy and time is spent on transportation. But the drawback is that outdoor conditions are frequently not optimal for productivity. So although being close to market saves energy in transportation and storage, indoor operations require energy to heat, cool, and light. There are ways to keep the carbon footprint of indoor agriculture to a minimum, and there is financial help available to fund energy efficiency efforts.
There are incentives for you to replace old inefficient technologies into highly and certified technology that we know it's going to help you save energy.
Indoor urban agriculture can be done without any natural light.
So here we have some butterhead lettuce, almost full grown. This farm definitely fits a very specific market niche, particularly in very urban settings. If you don't have a lot of space, you can plop one of these down anywhere. It's also a turnkey facility, so everything comes ready to go, and you can just really get started. I think it's a great entry point for newer farmers. One example includes Square Roots. It's a Kimball Musk's farm in Brooklyn, New York, and he has 10 of these. And he grows specialty herbs for that city, that urban area.
Some urban farmers grow in a greenhouse,
Often supplemented with artificial light. To use as little energy as possible, good insulation and high-efficiency heating and cooling systems are essential. But the co-founders of Element Farms, a greenhouse operation near New York City, have some additional insights.
So when we think about energy, we think about it in a per square foot metric. The more we can produce per square foot, the less energy consumption we have for each pound of product that we make out of this greenhouse. So increasing yields with the same energy consumption is a big boost on sustainability and energy efficiency for us.
Utilizing space to its fullest at all times is key.
There's a lot of different schools of thought in terms of increasing space use efficiency. You can see in the industry right now there's people that are growing vertically or are doing all sorts of different growing systems.
Every square foot that we use heating and cooling and lighting, in our greenhouse, the entire greenhouse except the perimeter where we have walkways is the plant canopy, essentially.
With an operation this size, we're harvesting a lot of square footage every day, and it's a balancing act to make sure that we make sure to have enough new trays seeded that we can go out and fill that empty space up and make sure that we're keeping the space as full as we can.
Using just enough lighting and heat or cooling at just the right time will prevent wasted energy. This means thoroughly understanding the crop's physiology and employing a control system to monitor climate parameters.
The climate computer system we use in the greenhouse is crucial to energy management. We need to be very strategic about how we control elements in the greenhouse like ventilation and heating and cooling and shading and lighting.
So the computer-based controls allow us to apply all the stuff that we know about plant physiology in terms of the optimal light level, the optimal humidity and carbon dioxide concentration, and everything else that we know makes the plants grow well. We're keeping track of the outdoor light and the outdoor temperature and all of these other parameters to influence how open our vents are or what light level we're at.
A retractable energy curtain is part of the climate control system. This keeps cooling to a minimum in summer and provides insulation in winter. A boost of CO2 in the air saves electricity by enabling the plants to grow well under lower light levels.
December or January is an expensive affair. To manage that, we pair lights with carbon dioxide so that we're giving plants less light, we're still keeping them as happy as they would be in a higher light condition.
LEDs are the heart of an efficient lighting strategy. They can be selected to target the wavelengths plants need most, and they are the most energy efficient lighting fixture available. Since the technology is relatively new though, retrofitting is often required, and that doesn't come cheap. Fortunately, there is funding available in order to help industries transition to greater energy efficiency.
We've definitely worked with state programs and primarily for our LED light fixtures. which was one of the largest line items when we were retrofitting this facility, was installing new lighting capacity.
A good online resource to check out is the North Carolina Clean Energy Technologies database for state incentives for renewables and efficiency. In addition to state agencies, funding is currently available from the USDA through the REAP and EQIP programs. And many local utilities offer incentives for energy efficiency. These financial incentives can often be combined for a project.
For indoor agriculture facilities or operations, there are different types of energy efficient technology that are getting funded through either rebates or incentives. The most popular one is LED lighting. Other types of technologies are like lighting controls, thermostat controls, dehumidifiers, thermal curtains, ventilation fans, HVAC systems, pumps. I always tell people they can be creative if they can justify that the technology is going to save energy. They can justify it in an application and get paid through either a rebate or an incentive.
Having an energy audit done for your facility can help identify the most cost-effective energy-saving upgrades and provide guidance for funding sources.
Some programs offer an additional funding to assist the farmer to connect them, either a contractor, a trade ally, or an energy efficiency expert to help them make sure that they're choosing the right type of equipment to qualify for the programs that are being offered, to design the energy efficiency plans or energy reduction plans.
Energy efficiency technologies may also qualify for federal tax credit. Technology will only get you so far, though, without a deep understanding of your plant's physiology. To maximize productivity without wasting energy, resources should be applied at the right times in an amount that is not too much or too little.
The more productive we are, the less energy we're spending per pound, and at the end of the day, that's what we need to optimize for to be a more sustainable production. Think about investment into greenhouse systems like a shade curtain, more efficient heating components and cooling components, while also trying to increase the yields we get out of our greenhouse on a per square foot basis.
By being good stewards of our crops and the inputs required to grow them, we not only are making our food production system more sustainable, but also improving our bottom line and the environment.